Hey guys, and welcome to 1.6. We're going to be talking about subtraction of real numbers. So let's get started. All right, when it comes to subtraction, let me back up. When it comes to adding, order doesn't matter, but order absolutely matters when it comes to subtraction. Also, subtraction undoes addition. So there's a couple things to keep up with. 5 minus 6 is just going to be, you can rewrite this as 5 plus -6. So adding a negative is the same thing as subtraction. So sometimes it's helpful to think of things in terms of subtraction. Sometimes it's helpful to add the negative. And it's just a mental math concept that you might find helpful. But either way, 5 is positive, 6 is negative. If I take 6 is bigger than 5. So if I take 6 away from 5, I'm going to be in the negatives. And I'm going to it's going to be -1. Okay. Subtracting a negative is the same thing as saying plus positive, right? When you have two negatives together, it's going to change it into an addition problem. So this is simply going to be 21. Okay. Here, I'm going to add I'm going to change my signs. So I got 2 over 15 plus 5 over 3. I need a common denominator. Okay, so looks like 15 will be it. I got 2 over 15 plus 5 over, nope, I need to change this to 15. And then 3 goes in 15. 5 times 5 is 25. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, that's going to be 27 over 15, which I can reduce. 3 goes into both of those. 3 goes into 27 9 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. So there's that. Yeah. Number 4 is a subtraction problem, which is why it goes here. But it's more like adding or subtracting like terms, combining like terms, if you will. Right? You treat that pi like it's a x or a y or something like that. How many x's do I have? 11. How many 11 pi's do I have? 11 minus 3. That's going to be 8 pi. Okay. Let's see. On number 5, you have 18 minus 1 minus -8. So what I can do first is I can change this sign. So this going to be positive. 18 minus 1 is 17 plus 8. That's going to be 25. Okay. So these are my answers. Okay, now you could do that left to right. Also, you have, or you could jump around as long as you're keeping your signs straight. On number 6, again, I'm going to change my signs here. So plus positive. We have 3 minus 1/3 plus 1/6. Well, I need common denominators. So let's see, 3 uh, common denominator is going to be 6. So I got 6 minus 6 plus 1/6. Right? 3 goes into 6 2 times. That's going to be 2 times 1 is 2. 6 goes into 3, or 6 times 3, right? 3 doesn't have a denominator, so there's nothing for 6 to go into. So it's simply 3 times 6, which is 18. And 18 divided by 6 is 3, so that's how you know that's what you're doing. 18 minus 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17, so that's 17 over 6, and I can't reduce that. Okay. On number 7, this one's tricky. I only threw this one in here because when you go to do your homework on Pearson, it might give you something like this, and it's going to say, all right, list out all your terms. So anytime there's an operation change, that's where you're going to define your terms. So for instance, here, I have 9 minus 7x minus 5xy. So because I have minus and minus, that's going to be 3 terms. So 9, comma, -7x, comma, -5xy. Those are all 3 of my terms. Okay. So that one's just in there. On number 8, we have absolute value. Remember, absolute value means distance from 0, and distance can't be negative. So if you put in a negative number, you're going to get a positive value. Okay, so keep that in mind. Here we have plus changing the signs. Negative, that's going to be -6 plus 1, so it's going to be -5. We got plus here. It's going to be plus 13. Now, the inside is going to produce a positive 5 because the absolute value of -5 is 5. But that negative on the outside is going to make it negative. So the absolute value gives a positive, but the negative on the outside makes it negative. This is -5 plus 13. Okay, and then -5 plus 13 is the same thing as saying 13 minus 5, which is 8. Okay, right, and then last one. Um, if you have one of the calculators that lets you type in everything all at once and then hit enter, I would highly recommend doing that. But either way, you can do all this together in the calculator if you wanted to. Let's do this by hand. We got plus, it's going to be minus, so -28 minus 13 plus 7 minus 15. So just cleaning out my signs here for a second. All right, -28 minus 13. If you want left to right, that's going to be 38, 41, -41 plus Let's do 7 minus 15. It's going to be -8. So it's -41 minus 8. It's going to be -49. Okay. And that's subtracting real numbers. So I hope you got something out of that. And if you have any questions, please reach out and I'll see you in the next video.